I have a special guest with us. Howard Skora.
Right.
I know him as Howie Skora. You might know him as Howard Skora. Is a Los Angeles-based playwright whose first play, Miserable with an Ocean View, premiered in Los Angeles in 2015. I saw that play, and it was hilarious. I think it might even won awards. It ran for 5 sold-out months. There you go. That's how funny it was. And garnered multiple 5-star reviews, placing it as the top-rated original comedy in Los Angeles. Oh. Skora's latest play is called Gaslight House, which premieres this Friday, April 1st, at the Whitefire Theater in Los Angeles. Howie, welcome to the show. How are you, pal?
Hey, buddy. How you doing? Good to see you.
I'm doing great. It's good to see you. You look so fit. Every time I see you, you look so fit. Now, tell me about this play. It's called, let me show the people what it, you put it up here. It's called Gaslight House, new comedy by Howard Skora, Saturdays, 8 p.m., April 1st through June 4th. And so tell me about this play, Howie.
So, a couple of years ago, I started noticing the word gaslighting being used a lot. And it's based on a play written in the 30s. And basically gaslighting, it's different from lying. Gaslighting is continually providing somebody so much false information that they no longer know what is real, what people said in the past. And as you talk about all the time, that's kind of what it feels like with a lot of what's going on in current politics. So I wanted to examine it, but make it really funny and show how it works in family dynamics. So it's kind of the micro ways in which people are gaslit, and then the major ways in which people are gaslit. And as you know, I used to be a bit of an MSNBC junkie. And a couple of years ago, I started watching you. And then I started to notice the gaslighting all over the place. So you're partly responsible for me writing this play. There's a lot of Jimmy Dore in this.
Really? So what's the premise?
Oh, yeah.
What's the premise?
It's about a psychiatrist who has written a book about how to have great family relationships. And his sister tries to kill his mother, and he has to go home to institutionalize her. And then his family is all a bunch of expert gaslighters, and he has to figure out what's the truth and what isn't true. And they're all playing games with each other, and they're all gaslighting each other.
Fantastic. All right. And what's it like being a playwright in Los Angeles?
It's kind of an oxymoron, but it's really cool. Just like the way you kind of do your own thing with my plays, I do my own thing. The Whitefire really kind of gives me freedom to put on my plays. I don't get any input. I can pretty much do whatever I want. I hire the actors I want. And all these actors have either been in my other plays or the people I've worked with for 20 years. So it's really a luxury. I didn't have to audition anybody. There were just 6 really, really funny comedic actors. And so it's a very kind of democratic kind of inspirational process we have here.
Now you've written screenplays. What makes you write a play this? And you've actually won awards writing screenplays.
Oh yeah, I won a bunch of things. Yeah. And then nothing happened. I got tired of spending a year writing something and then waiting for permission. Like the thing I love about doing a play is I write it and then I can realize it. And it's I'm not somebody that just likes writing something and then waiting for permission. I like working with actors, figuring it out. It makes it a much more satisfying process than which I get that from stand-up, which is just wanting to perform your own stuff.
Yeah, that was when I moved to Los Angeles and I started to have to do acting. I didn't know how to say other people's words. I know how to say my words, the words I write, but other people's words so much harder. And that's a great idea. That's great. I mean, it would be completely frustrating to write a screenplay, have it win an award, and then no one produce it. That would.
Yeah,
go ahead.
You take meetings and people are like, I love this, but what else you got? Like you spend a year writing. I love this. What else you got? Well, I got what I wrote. Like, what do you mean? Well, can you write something about a toaster that turns into a dog? No, I can't.
Boy, Hollywood meetings. Aren't they something? Hollywood meetings. What else do you?
Oh.
Yeah. I remember when bunch of my first meetings when I first came to Hollywood, they're like, so what do you want to do? I go, what do you mean? I'm a stand-up comedian. What do you mean? What I want to do? I want to be a big shot comedian. They go, well, what do you want to do? What do you want? That's what I want to do. I want to be George Carlin. I want to be Bob Hope. I want to be Jerry Seinfeld. What do you mean? What I want to do?
don't you want to be a cop in a movie?
Yeah, it's like I didn't understand for the longest time. I didn't understand that question. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? I want to be a big shot comedian. What the fuck? Anyway, well, tell people where this theater is.
It's the Whitefire Theater in Sherman Oaks on Ventura. If you want more information, you can go to either gaslighthouseplay.com or howardskora.com.
howardskora.com.
And there's a discount code for Jimmy fans. Just enter in Jimmy when you buy your tickets.
Oh, really? That's nice.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So,
set that up.
So you go buy a ticket and you put the code Jimmy, and then you'll get a discount. How much?
$10 off.
$10 off of tickets.
$10.
That's a big deal, ladies and gentlemen. So that's nice. Thanks for making that available to our Jimmy Dore Show fans. So everybody, if you're into the theater, which I'm not, but I'm into Howie's plays, and whenever I go, they're always hilarious.
Yeah, they're not. It's not like a stand-up. Like most Los Angeles theater, you want to kill yourself. This is actually a really fun, funny play,
right.
And it's not too long. It's not.
It's great. No, your stuff is great. You know how to do it. I mean, because you come from a stand-up background. I met Howie doing stand-up in Chicago 30 years ago, probably. Oh my God. I shouldn't say that.
It was a while ago.
Yeah. Ooh. So, 57 minutes. Yep, that's okay. So, and so you come from a stand-up background. You were also a hilarious stand-up. And I even remember some of your jokes to this day. And you can't underdose, you can't overdose.
I'm still working on my 5 minutes for you. I'm done with all this.
And Howie's going to come do a set at our show on the Two Roads Theater. We have another one this Friday. Howie's going to come. I don't know what night, but he's going to come one of these weeks. Okay. It's the acid. It's the perfect joke. You can't underdose, you can't overdose. You can't underdose, you can't overdose.
There's drug jokes in this one too. So
okay, that was a setup to one of Howie's jokes. Hey, we're doing our live stand-up tour. We're going to be in Orlando. We're going to be in Tampa, Columbus, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, much, much more. Go to jimmydorecomedy.com for a link for all the tickets. And you can come see our shows in Los Angeles, too. We do one weekly. Go to jimmydorecomedy.com and become a premium member while you're there. Get all the extra content. Thank you.